Alright, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today, dear Librans. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all. Thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful monthly pick a card energy. And yes, it's set up a little bit differently. We're going to finish this thing out slightly differently, which you'll see in a minute when we get to the pile selection. Before we dive into this, y'all, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Now, I know I just said all that, y'all, and you'll see when we get to the pile selection as far as each pile is attributed to a month, but please keep in mind that that does not matter. It really is just for chronology purposes and just to kind of keep things in a little bit of order if you are following along to the yearly prediction, whatever. All right. I also do not subscribe to gender roles, but you will hear me say he, she. That's in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. All right. We all have them both within us, so flip-flop yourself as you need to. Use your free will and discernment. Do not force that shoe to fit if it doesn't. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that's not for you. Alrighty? Finally, I am big on numerology. Whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart. However, whatever. Now, real quickly, in getting into pile selection, y'all, this is still pile 1, but you'll see it's technically the month of November. Listen, see, I did that with, who did I do that with? Virgo? I don't know, but this is November, pile 2. Y'all got something to do, whoever, if you choose this pile 1, you definitely got something to do with November. I mean, obviously it's for y'all overall, Libra, so don't be surprised if you are drawn to more than one pile. And it just could mean that the one that you're drawn to the most just could mean that that's going on in your life right now. It could be confirmation. I have no idea, but it's okay if, you know, one could be resonating a little more strong than the other and vice versa. However, whatever. But even if you're drawn to all of them, which you likely will be because they are for you, right? Like, you know, listen to it. I'm sure there's a message in each one for you. Like I was just saying, talking about November, and November right here is something in it. Because, and I forgot to say in the disclaimer too, at the time of filming, we are still currently in Mercury retrograde. I'm heavily affected by Mercury, so just go with it, y'all. I apologize. I pray you can still follow along without, you know, outside of all the stumbling, fumbling, slipping, flipping over my words. I don't know, but whatever. And then so pile 1, October, pile 2, November, and pile 3, December. Okay. All right, please take all the time that you need. Pause the video if you need to. Take your mindful deep breaths. Get into your zen. Allow Spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile or piles that are meant for you. All right? Hold on, let me get this light situation figured out. I don't know, y'all. Just bear with me, honey. So please take all the time that you need. Pause the video if you need to. Take your mindful deep breaths. Get into your zen. Allow Spirit in to lead and guide you to the pile or piles that are meant for you. As I mentioned, do not be surprised if you're drawn to all 3. I'm sure there's a message in each one for you. And as I was trying to say before I stumbled and fumbled, is that stay tuned to the end, to the wrap up, because you will see how it affects all of you collectively overall. Okay, they tie it up, put it all together in a nice neat little, wrap it up in a nice neat little bow. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get a quick word of prayer so we can dive into this beautiful Libra. To the Most High, heavenly and divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you for this day, for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel. Thank you for bringing forth the energy, the life force, the sustenance, the abundance, the prosperity. Thank you for the mental stability, clarity, insight, wisdom, Please remove me and ego. Allow whatever is meant to come through for the highest good of any and all involved to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I pray that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out as I know you will see fit for the highest good of any and all involved. For all these blessings I come, ask, and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. All right, you guys, let's get on into it. Timestamps will be below. Whenever you're ready, let's go and grow. Alrighty, welcome my beautiful Librans. For those of you who chose this pile number 1, or the month of October, this is the pile and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind that we're diving deeper into this beautiful friendship card. I love this card. Look how gorgeous it is. It's just giving me that, I'm feeling that divine feminine essence. There's something about these purples. You may want to work with lavender. I feel that there's a soulmate type of bond or energy that you're coming across, whether it's friend, family, or otherwise, whether it's a angel, ancestor, spirit guide. It's just a beautiful connection. I feel like whether or not it's a feminine or masculine energy, now I was about to say masculine first, which may be the predominant energy. I feel like whoever or whatever this is coming towards you, or that you're coming into or trying to manifest, it will force you to dive into your divine femininity, dear Libra. That's what I'm feeling. Or maybe you are enticing this person to do that. I don't know. But it's very, get sensual. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Usher. Seduction. Sexy, hypnotic, erotic. Oh, 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 oh. You gon' make me do it to ya. Explore yourself, even if this is just you yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be at the level within yourself before it'll even manifest in your 3D. There's something about, let's see, hold on. How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Beautiful. Piscean energy, potentially 12th house energy, whatever sign is flowing through your 12th house. But I'm getting Pisces strong, and I think it's 12 throughout. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, it's 12 throughout, but there are how am I about to count this? There are 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. Oh, it's a stable. That's what I'm saying. It's a stable bond. I even heard 4 wands. There may be a solid commitment, no matter if it's marriage or just, a long-term, like I said, commitment. Y'all in it for life. Something about that. There's also something about working with the blues, as in I was getting lapis lazuli. Well, that's why I was getting that Piscean vibes, because it's like third eye, work with that pineal gland, see the vision that you want to, the relationship that you want to have with whoever this is, see it, and manifest it clearly, right? Bust through those illusions. I heard Leo, or something about somebody born in the month of August. Could even be a Virgo, Leo, Virgo, Cusper, or Leo or Virgo, solid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because it's something about Peridot. Yeah, the card itself says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. There's always something to learn and gain, no matter who it is. Like I said, I don't care if it's friend, family, or otherwise, all inclusive. People are brought into your life at a specific point in time for you to learn something else about you. You know what I mean? Because people are just reflections of you. I'll be trying to tell you, especially if they are, really close to you. But regardless, they're showing you something. And it's powerful, because before we even get started, I'm feeling the need to show you the overall energy of the bottom of the deck. And that's for the tarot, the 2 of Cups. I'm telling y'all, it's a soulmate bond. Y'all may be from totally different backgrounds, but it's like y'all are manifesting each other, and y'all mixing it, making it work. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a beautiful thing. And then, just since I'm already on the bottom of the deck, energies, which we're gonna get into this a little more deeper in the wrap up, but here's for the divine abundance, which is underneath your topper here. So we'll get into it in a minute. But you both are likely going through this clearing, or may have had to make way for some, not even for something, for this beautiful friendship to come into being. You understand what I'm saying? It's like out with the old, in with the new. So both of you may be at a point right now, Libra, where you are working on clearing and balancing out your life, making room for each other, you know? And then finally, this beautiful overall underall energy for the topper here is the number 5, which is powerful because it's all about that growth and change and transformation and movement, right? Ascension, even. I'm getting Hierophant vibes, but it's the circle cross of Taenon, and I believe this came, I wanted to say Gemini, so you may be dealing with the Gemini. I don't really remember now, you know, because it's been a while, but it came out for somebody else. And like I said, I wanted to say Gemini first, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, because I'll be forgetting what I be channeling minute to minute, y'all. So let's go on and get into this, see what this is about for you, Libra. Oh, who did this come out for? Oh my God. But this is you. I don't remember who this came out for, Libra, but this is you, baby. This is you. The number 34 potentially being the 7th. You rule the 7th house, first of all. And this is, I get the scales. Like everything is balanced. Everything is symmetrical in this picture here. There's something that you speak to my heart, Lord. Y'all see how that heart is at the throat chakra? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody needs to speak with love and truth, because this white butterfly here, that's purity, that's clarity, especially mentally. And y'all see that third eye flicking? Can y'all see that? I don't know. It's opening up, baby. Y'all better use that Piscean energy. I'm trying to tell you. Some of y'all may be getting whispers from birds may be your spirit guide totem. I don't know. Listen. Spirit is trying to speak to you. There's not. Shit, I can't even talk. Good gracious. There's no coincidence that song came through. Speak to my heart, Lord. You gotta listen. God gave you 2 ears for a reason, okay? Say less. Ain't that what they say? Like quite literally, say less, listen more. All right? Listen to the stillness of your heart. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. Go with that. It's beautiful how these birds also are creating like a butterfly. I feel like there's major transformation going on mentally here. Mentally and emotionally, potentially. But it's balancing you out, honey. I don't know. We'll get to this reading. It says Spirit of the Warrior. And that's why I feel like y'all, because I'm getting that 9 of Wands type of vibe. You know, like that's kind of like the wounded warrior, if you will. And many of you have been fighting hard to manifest this relationship or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. Okay? This union, this bond, this whatever. And then again, we'll get to the divine abundance in at the end as well, towards the end of your reading as well. Okay? Let's see what this potentially has to deal with. First one out being, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. I feel like this is resistance with it being in reverse. It's straight resistance. But you know what the funny thing is with that green, you know, okay, let me turn this upright so you can see, and so I can kind of try to explain this. So look, with the typical red light, you know, it's red, yellow, then green. But anyway, this is more orange anyway. So with that being said, it's almost like sacral, root, and then heart. Something's out of order, especially with it being reversed. You understand what I'm trying to say? And but with this being reversed, and with the green light coming first, it's like it's time for you to go with your heart. Speaking of green for heart chakra, do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's also bringing me to the vibe that's interesting with the green, the way that it is. It's like the pentacle in reverse, and y'all know typically that shows up on like the devil card. So this 3 of Pentacles may likely be a Capricorn. Okay. Be careful too, because what I was getting with these strings kind of being interwoven is that you don't find yourself caught up. I heard caught up in a mix, you know, because it could potentially and that's funny because I rarely get a third party energy from this 3 of Pentacles vibes, but that's what's coming through right now. Like it could be that type of vibe, like, and y'all please don't get it twisted. Third party energy can be anything, any outside energy, depending on who you're dealing with, who we're talking about here as far as this friendship or relationship is. And it could be with a person, place, or thing. You know, I say that all the time. So with me saying that, the third party could be your job, the energy or vibe between you, your job, and home life. You understand what I'm saying? Something's getting in the way of another, where you're not able to put forth your energy as much as you would like to into it. I hope that makes sense. And it could be, you know, it's interesting because I get a family here, so it could be your family or your kids in work, like I said, or because I'm hearing something now about a blended family, so it may be like stepkids or something, your partner, stepkids, like trying to balance your roles in those relationships. That's powerful because y'all are, like I said, ruler of the 7th house. Slow down. Ruler of 7th house. Jeez. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, which is all about relationships. Okay. Another thing that I was getting, especially like I said, with something out of order, is like it's like started from the bottom, now we're here. If you are trying to build, because this 3 of Pentacles upright can be talking about the energy of collaboration, working together to build and grow something, speaking of that 5 energy, but it's not working because it's out of order. You have to start with the root, building a solid foundation before you can move on to the sacral, right? And even the solar plexus, which is the energy of creation. I pray that makes sense. So, and with those strings being interwoven and kind of tangled up, like I said, don't get caught up in the mix. Make sure that you are balanced enough, Libra, because you are the energy, the justice, you know what I'm saying? You balance those scales out so that if there is anything that's out of order that may seem a little bit chaotic or in disarray, you can smooth it out. You can untangle it. You understand? And balance it out. And it's something about being in alignment, following, because as long as you're in alignment and following what you feel, especially emotionally, like in that heart way, for that green to be up top, with it in reverse, it's like go with your heart first. Try not to be so analytical, which potentially Cappy can be, right? If this is Cappy, it could be Virgo or I was about to say Scorpio and Gemini. Jesus, who y'all dealing with? But it could be Virgo or Taurus too. But that Cappy energy is coming through a little bit more heavy. Okay. Either way, just try not to be so analytical, as I was saying, and go with more what you bring, that Piscean energy, like I've been saying, and go with more what you feel. Go with the flow. Right? All right. Anyway, moving on. Oh, see? See? Speaking of Pisces energy, even though this could be any other water sign, Cancer and Scorpio included. That's probably why I was saying Scorpio. But this 9 of Cups is in reverse, y'all. And it's like your manifestations aren't your wish fulfillment isn't coming through necessarily, because this is like, I feel like somebody tossed them all up and just spilled it all. Like, that's why I said I'm hearing what he say. I'm lucky I didn't get caught up in the twist. Nip and dang, can't even think of what he say. Hold on. All right, this is homeboy line. I forget his name. It's not coming to me right now. But so please forgive me. But here he say, the song is Double Love, okay? And it say, it's hard to catch what you can't see. I grew up to be who I want to be, so the more niggas talk, I'ma shine. Might have been way before it's time. Posted with my back against the wall. Life is a bitch, but she mine. The rack 6 deuce, yeah, it's mine. The west side too, yeah, it's mine. What you know about your poster on the wall at the dealership? Leave her in the bed, legs trembling. Getting banged on for your penalties. What you know about your response be the reason you exist. Lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist. Young nigga blue page on hip, so as the champagne spill and the car accelerate and the beat gon' cry, I be going to the bank at least 3-4 times, getting handshakes from the branch managers. We keep doing fly shit when the camera's cut. So, and then they go into the chorus, right? But that's the part that I'm hearing. It's like, lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist, but at the same time, you doing somebody like, I don't know. I feel like somebody, because now I'm hearing, how'd that song go? Somebody I lost it all. I can't even think of it, y'all. Anyway, I feel like this relationship, whoever this relationship is with, it has the potential to be so abundant and so prosperous, and like y'all gonna be doing the doggone thing, and y'all can build something amazing if you don't resist it, right? And if you, oh wow, yeah, y'all need to make way. Y'all need to make way. I don't know what you need. Only you know that what's in your life that you need to get rid of and let go of. But I'm telling you, maybe it's an old dream. Maybe it's an old way of doing things, especially with that Caprionic energy. Because sometimes with that Caprionic energy, you can be so obsessive about being meticulous. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing over and over and over, but it wasn't yielding any results. So it's like you got to switch it up or something. Change it up a little bit. Maybe you were too constricting or restricting over it, right? Allow it to flow. Like I keep saying, get into that Piscean energy. I don't know, y'all. It's something about it, but you gonna be, if you allow, though, you can be, like he said, what the line say? I be going to the bank at least 3-4 times. Like, for real, the potential is here, but you know, it's up to you and what you want to do with it. Them 3s and 9s are screaming. I just heard 3, 6, 9. Get low. Look how it go. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think that, I want to say Lil Jon. Is that Lil Jon? Yeah, Lil Jon and Eastside Boys. I don't know. See, here you go. Now, which end of the spectrum are you going to be on? Are you going to balance this out? Because this is in reverse still. It's a lot of resistance going on here. And it's just like, face your shadow, honey. Face your shadow. It's something, okay. All right. This is self-sabotaging energy. With this 11, y'all have the potential for a brand new beginning. Or it's like it said, I can't even get it out. It's coming so fast. Understand that whoever this is meant to teach you something. You're meant to learn something. Even if, and I heard karmic, but y'all should already know, I don't care about all that. I don't care about titles or whatever, because everything is karmic, right? Everything you're meant to learn from. What goes around comes around, no matter who, what, where, why, when, you know? So remember, that may be what it is for you, though. Remember the energy you're putting out. Be mindful of that, okay? Because it's going to come back to you. Oh, okay. Some of y'all are needing to, you might be going through a divorce in order for this newness to come through. And that's why these are all in reverse. Whatever past relationship, past business venture, past job, past whatever this may have to deal with, at one point in time, it was your wish fulfillment, but it is no longer. There's something greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. Understand the power you have, Libra. You can transmute anything, especially if you feel like it's more of a low vibe or negative energy. Transmute that bit. Like, for real. Turn that frown upside down. And watch the attitude of gratitude manifest your miracles and magnitudes. I'm telling you. Baby. Somebody is truly dealing with I heard somebody dealing with the law in some shape, form, or fashion. Somebody is I heard a loss, as well as somebody is going through like a bankruptcy or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It could be earth, water, or potentially you know, or somebody that has Libran energy, or whoever else I've already named heavy in their chart. Okay, let's see this potential divine abundance. See, because you're not going with the flow, and these aren't even intended to be read in reverse, but y'all see what it is. I left it as such. Upright, as you will see. This talks about free flowing, straight like that. The card itself says, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. But like I said, with this in reverse, it's like everything's been poured out. Somebody's losing something. But you have to, though. You have to. It's part of it. Let's go ahead and get into the reading of these. Hold on. We'll see what the beautiful Alakoa, that's how I'm going to say it, Spirit of the Warrior has to say. All right, pages 164 through 167, but for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on 166. Spirit of the warrior. Though you yearn for peace, you recognize that without truth, genuine peace can never be, even if it triggers an upheaval of transformation. The need to set things right is strong in you. This is the inner drive of the spiritual warrior, the compelling soul need to uphold truth, goodness, and justice. There you are, Libra. You will fight for these things because that is your way, spirit warrior. Trust, see, and feel the positive impact that you are making in the world. You are relentless and the divine is within you. Inner reading. Do not give up. If you feel hopelessness, despair, defeat, or frustration, and you wonder if it is really worth it, place your mind in your heart in awareness of what is it that is inspiring you. Like I said, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, and you will see what it is you're meant to be. I don't know. Do you feel alone on your quest? Look for the legions of beings in spirit and upon the earth that fight alongside you, fearless and ferocious with love. That's your spirit squad, right? Be uplifted by your fellow spirit warriors, beloved one. Feel the joy of their love and unity with you. You have access to the divine power that conquers any obstacle, wins every battle, and secures every victory. Spiritual guidance. From the fierce Hawaiian Koa tradition of warriors comes the word Alakoa, which means, quote, to cultivate the spirit of the warrior, end quote. Inherent in this code is a service to a cause greater than the individual ego. For the earth warrior, that means a community, cause, or country. For the spirit warrior, service is to higher consciousness itself. For the spirit warrior, love is the inspiration, the purpose for the battle, and the only way to win the war. Joy is a sign that the spirit warrior is tuned into source, for that is the frequency which lets us know when we are in divine presence. Like I said, an attitude of gratitude. As soon as we are in the grip of darkness, joy disappears. Although the spirit warrior will experience emotions such as anger, grief, and fear, there is recognition that the ability to conquer lies in the present moment, and that fear comes from negative fantasies about the future. In disciplining the mind and nurturing the soul with spiritual light, the spirit warrior learns how to manage emotional content so that it becomes possible to be fully present. The spirit warrior doesn't have a violent soul, but does have a powerful energy and a great need to put that energy to good use as an effective action-oriented presence for higher consciousness on earth. The spirit warrior within you needs to feel that your life is dedicated to something meaningful and magnificent, to witness the positive difference that you are creating through your actions. Don't allow others to stop you from unleashing this beautiful divine masculine spirit power in your mind. That's probably why I was getting that masculine energy heavy. But it says, don't allow others to stop you from unleashing this beautiful divine masculine spirit power in your mind, your soul, and our world. We need you. We need men and women who can surrender to the guiding wisdom of a higher power and get things done. The moment you deny yourself the right to be bold, present, practical, and engage with the world through your spiritual truth, your mind has begun repressing the warrior energy within you. Maybe it's your own mind that tells you that, yep, because that's why all these in reverse, ending with that justice, which is you, which is also air energy. You understand? Maybe it's your own mind that tells you that you shouldn't make waves, or that being spiritual means never causing a ruckus, or that you should just be peaceful and let go, even though you know it is your heart and not your ego that is crying out for you to hold on. Maybe others are saying you feel too much, or you should protect yourself and switch off from worrying about things that you can't change. Let your ferocious warrior soul gobble up such lies and use them to intensify your passionate willingness to act. If you try to repress the bold, dynamic vitality of the spirit warrior within, then it cannot function as it is meant to and becomes distorted. Signs of distorted warrior energy include the eruption into inexplicable aggression towards others with cold judgment and scathing criticism, or towards yourself in self-defeating, self-sabotaging, self-harming behaviors. Like I said, y'all self-sabotaging, some of you, whoever, especially if this resonates. I mean, it just is what it is. Just be aware, take accountability, and that's how you heal it and fix it and grow and move on, All right. So signs of distorted warrior energy include the eruption into inexplicable aggression towards others with cold judgment and scathing criticism, or towards yourself in self-defeating, self-sabotaging, self-harming behaviors, and violent dreams and in feelings of having one's hands tied, needing to do something and yet feeling held back. If joy isn't cultivated, then the warrior energy can become dark and coercive, where despair leads to loss of integrity and the ends justify any means. True spirit warriors eschew such spiritual lawlessness. They have compassion for all people, especially those tainted by the forces of hate. They know that it is lower consciousness that they are fighting against, and that the people damaged by it are in need of spiritual truth and fierce compassion. If a spirit warrior tries to fight from a place of despair and darkness, doubt and hate, the battle will become destructive to their soul. When you fight for love from a place of joy, spirit warrior, the battle opens your beautiful, fierce heart. It uplifts your mind and empowers your soul with the might of divine grace that accomplishes all pursuits and wins every war. And then she finishes off with a healing process that if you are interested, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you, okay? That's what I have for you, Pile 1. We are going to move along to Pile 2, and I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. Stay tuned for the wrap-up, even if you're watching another pile or not, because like I said from the beginning, it will coincide and you'll see how all of them come together, okay? All right, to the next one. All right, my beautiful Librans, welcome those of you who chose this pile number 2. This is the pile, and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind we're diving deeper into the fear energy. What do you have to fear? Absolutely nothing at all. There's nothing to fear but fear itself, and fear is simply false evidence appearing real, right? That's that devilish vibe if you allow it to take over your mind. Wow, hearing E. Love is blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. I feel like for that to come through, some of you have had a false sense of what love truly is. And in that song, it's a very deep, heartfelt song. Like, she talks about domestic violence and everything. So some of y'all may have found yourself in that type of relationship, and baby, that is not love. I'm trying to tell you, because if somebody truly loves you, they will not do anything other than try to uplift you, support you, help you grow, right? And if anybody feels the need to degrade you mentally, physically, or sexually, or whatever, they don't love themselves, and you need to get out real fast. Find your own true unconditional love for thyself. And you won't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you'll always, we always attract. It's just like anything else. The light, it'll attract the dark as well, right? But at the same time, it's like you'll have better awareness and discernment of what is truly an illusion and what isn't. Does that make sense? Anyway, excuse me. The card itself says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay? Please understand that. And that's unconditional love. That's agape love. That's divine love. That's what God is all about. I truly feel that is the energy. That is what God is, love with no boundaries. Love without judgment. I don't know. In spirit and in truth is what I'm hearing. It's something about the number 4. It's also something about, 2, 4, 6, 8. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Is that right? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 17. Star energy, Aquarian energy. May have something to do with one of your fellow air signs, okay? Or you could have this heavy in your chart. Something about your heart, Leo energy as well. Something about the root, okay? Needing to be balanced, I don't know. Maybe something about your family. This may be anything that I just said may have something to do with somebody in your family, or this just may have to do with something about your family overall. Libra, okay? We already talking about a strong relationship vibe, so it could be almost anybody. So whatever numbers I already said, 4, 8, 16, 17. Well, 16 now since they're trying to come through. So that's even Tower Scorpionic energy, yes. But what I say, 4, 6, not 4. Jesus. Yes, 6 since I didn't say 16, but 7 and 8, 17, and yeah, that's it, right? And 1, obviously, since it's all up in there. But let's get on into it. Let's see what your topper is talking about. Ooh, okay. I love it. This is pretty. They all beautiful to me, but come on through, Lolo. Wow, that's why I was saying 16. And what I said about your light, let it shine through, baby. Don't be afraid, for real. Like I said, you know, just become more aware of yourself. Even if you have fears, face your fears and do it anyway, because that's really just the devil trying to come through to stop you. You know what I'm saying? To keep you from moving on and growing and ascending and all that stuff. And it's really a test of your faith is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is gorgeous. There needs to be a balance of that sun and moon energy. Something about that. I'm even hearing something about the Two of Pentacles. I don't know why. Very much so may be dealing with the earth sign. But I feel like it's talking about that balance. Look how beautiful. Look at that heart right there coming through, shleeking above this butterfly's crown, essentially. Butterfly, y'all, I'm sure y'all know. And speaking of that tower and scorpionic energy, is all about the energy of transformation. Okay, I love that. That is gorgeous. We'll get to the reading of this towards the end. As the rain starts back. And we'll also get to the reading of this divine, or see what this divine abundance is about too, as well, towards the end, okay? All right. There's something special about y'all, because y'all end up, as you see, you the only pal that got two down here. And I kept them because they came out together for a reason, I'm sure. We'll see, though. We shall see. First one out for you. Uh-oh. King of Pentacles in reverse. Speaking of that earth energy, you may be, oh, this is Cappy strong, y'all. It's something about, because this Cappy energy is coming through strong. I said that. If y'all didn't check out Power 1, I suggest you go back. I said that with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. And it's coming through again. And this generally is, even upright, it generally is Taurus or Cappy for me. But it's really, it's something about that Caprionic energy strong. Somebody's not grounded. Somebody's not balanced. Somebody may be having some financial troubles. As I even said back here, I think I said something about bankruptcy or something. Somebody's losing. I keep hearing lose it all. They lost it all. And I don't know what song that's coming out of, but that's what I'm hearing. You may be rejecting this offer from this individual, whether or not they're an earth sign. I do feel like, and that masculine energy is coming back strong, y'all. It's something heavy with this. And I was going to say, I do feel like it's an older, like much older. Okay. It's a much older individual, but they very well may be immature. And I heard mentally immature. I heard a few things. I heard mentally immature, emotionally immature, just unbalanced all the way around with it in reverse. Because King of Pentacles upright is you at the peak of it all. You know yourself. You know your worth. You understand what it is. You're wise with your decisions. You're very methodical, very, I heard tactical, very much practical. You do things just so, very orderly fashion. But obviously with it in reverse, it's like opposite all that. You know what I'm saying? Scratch all that. So, yeah. So I guess somebody is just, is not really... not grounded, you know, not seeing, not knowing their worth, their self-esteem is low. And that's wow. For me, for Eve's song to come through like that, baby, if this is you, Libra, it's time for you to get on up out of that situation, because it's not helping you. But see what it is, understand what it is. Try not to point fingers and hold blame, shame, guilt, or any of that over anybody else, and especially not over yourself, because everybody essentially trying to do the best they can, whether they awakened or not. And so just as if you are learning and growing, you kind of got to give people their space and room to do the same. But that don't mean you hold yourself back in doing so. That makes sense? You keep moving, keep striving, keep fighting, knowing you can always count on me. Yeah, just keep moving, man. Don't let nobody hold you back, or nothing. Good God. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. What are y'all doing? What are we doing here? I do feel like these are two different energies. I mean, it could be the same person, obviously, with these both in reverse. But I feel like it's the two. I feel like it's strong that it's two different energies. And that's probably why I was getting that Two of Pentacles out of this Lolo here, because that may be who you're juggling. You may not know which way to go. Like, for real. Do you go with this earth sign if they are a strong earth sign? Or do you go with this fire sign? Do you go with this older, maybe more established? See? Because I was trying to say masculine and established. Do you go with this more established masculine? Or the more sensual, sexual, seductive masculine. Because I laugh because it brought me back to Power One when I was singing, when Usher came to me talking about seduction and in that friendship. This, ooh, that's all I can say. This somebody is scrotuliumptious right here. That's the type to knock your socks off, but it's like, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they may be a good lay and all, but I don't know. Are they bringing to you that stability, and are they solid, bringing you that solid offer to the table? Very much so. Maybe a Leo, could be an Aries or Sage. It doesn't matter, but I'm getting strong Leo vibes. Oh Jesus, they make you hot. Whoever this is, they make you real hot and bothered. But it's like, I just heard, but I want to be at peace. So that's something that you're gonna have to decide. You know. I mean, it's good to have a good little juju, good little vibe, good little passion up in there, but is it gonna sustain you? You know what I mean? That's what you gotta figure out, baby. That's that now. And this very well may be you in either one of these energies. But again, it's like, I need for you to turn them upright because they are beautiful. They have beautiful potential. Oh, okay, that's why they're not in their power too. That's why they're not upright, because whoever this is, even if it is you or the same person, they're letting fear get in the way. Yeah. Somebody is powerful. Somebody doesn't see their light or is refusing to stand in the light, and that's why that fear is out here. Especially with this being center of your overall reading, that's big. And spirit is wanting you to just step through, face yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I don't even know who. I thought I said it to y'all. I'm sure I said it here too. But it's just like, face the fear and do it anyway. Do not allow the devil to trick your mind or to trick you into standing still, into not moving through that threshold. Speaking of, like, oh my gosh. You know, this is the overall underall energy for your topper, which we'll get to more deep in depth in the wrap up. This is the bottom of the deck for the divine abundance, which we'll get to yours in a few minutes. And then this is the overall underall energy for the tarot. So sorry. Which I know I told Power One, but this obviously may have something to do with the soulmate type of energy, friend, family, or otherwise, y'all. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. But there's a bond. There's a strong bond. And I do feel like y'all may have been, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. Some of you, in juggling between these two, may have to reject one, if not both. And that's where that song coming through. You know what I mean? Y'all done did this before, so it's like, it's funny because it's like, you know you were meant, like that's you're bonded, so you're not going anywhere. But there may be specific lessons and cycles that you're needing to deal with and heal and clear, right? This lifetime that ain't got nothing to do with them, but they may be, that bond, that relationship may be getting in the way. Getting in the way of what I'm feeling. See, I don't know, but I'm just trying to tell you that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's go on. Oh Jesus. Every damn card is reversed, y'all. What the fuck? What is going on? What is really going on? And like I just got through saying, that is no coincidence that I got. Who is that that's saying that anyway? Is that Angie? I don't know. Angie Stone. Getting in the way of what I'm feeling. And that's exactly what's going on. That's the truth. Somebody not trying to see it though with this King of Swords. Somebody, could be an Aqua, as I said with that. Where did I get that 17 energy? Oh, out of the fear, right? Very much so might be an Aqua, because this is Aqua energy for me. Any other air sign for that matter. It's very well may be you, Libra. And I'm trying to tell you, it may be just a balancing, a needed balance between your own masculine and feminine energies with this beautiful Queen of Cups coming out in reverse. It's like, take care of yourself if this is you and ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. Stop blocking your heart off and go with what you feel. Somebody done been through a emotional roller coaster. One of them ain't the right one. Like I said, I truly feel like, I don't know, whoever this joker is in the middle, baby. They might be getting in the middle of it, you know, putting in work, doing that dang thing, slanging that thing, but it's like, Are they helping you grow or not? Are they just getting in the way of what you're feeling? Which one is it, you know? Some of you, you may be afraid to even speak the truth to this or these individuals, okay? Many of y'all are light workers though, and it's like, it's time. That's what Spirit is saying. It's like, nah, all of this, that's what I just Spirit said, nope, you being blocked. I'm not bringing this to you until you get aligned and get yourself in order and get ready, because I said it back here, something's out of order, and it may be just you, Libra, okay? With all these doggone reversals, it's just this is amazing. Like, amazing. Look, I can't make it. Oh my God, I can't make it up. Somebody is literally delusional. You allow, where did I say that? I think in this friendship, I said, get out of the illusion. Like, see through that with that Piscean energy. Use your third eye, baby. See things clearly. Do not let the devil distract you. I'm sorry, the card itself says, intentions without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Stop trying to force it. That's why that's why that Caprionic energy is coming through, because that's strong control issues. It's not funny, but that's what it is. And somebody low vibing down here. I just heard low balling too. And then I heard blue balling. You might gotta leave that joker with some blue balls, honey. Or yourself. Shoot. Because that's a distraction. Jeez. Okay. I need to move on. Let me get on up out of this. Let's see what Lolo gotta say to you, honey. Hold on. All right. Pages 92 through 95. But for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on 94. Stand in the light. You are unique. You are a divine and beautiful being. You stand apart from the crowd. Sometimes this evokes jealousy or desire in others who want to possess your light and beauty as their own. You need never fear another or believe that they can harm you. I'm telling you, they all come out like they meant to for a reason. It says, allow yourself to be true to who you are. Do not try to hide your inner light and beauty. You are meant to be seen. Your soul is nurtured and protected by your love for Great Spirit. Inner reading. Don't avoid the spotlight to try to hide yourself, nor dull your light to appease another or your own fears. Good God Almighty. Your true inner divine light and beauty is meant to help others, and the only way that can occur is if you allow yourself to fully be and express it. Do not shrink away from your magnificence when you feel challenged. Instead, step it up to an entirely new level of boldness. You have a gentle nature, but you are strong. If you have become obsessed with the beauty or power of another, it's time to come back to your own divine beauty, to unearth it, explore it, express it, and let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere you go, for real, Libra. It says trying to blend in will drain the energy from you. Let those who are attracted to your light adapt to your level of divine expression. That's what I was saying. Don't hold yourself back for anybody. If they are meant for you or meant to be in your life, let them catch up. Don't hold, you ain't got time. I'm telling you, some of y'all, especially the ones I said who are light workers, you do not have time for that bullshit. You don't. We got things to do, honey. We got things to do. And I know I said time, there's no such thing as time, which it isn't, but still time is of the essence, as they say. You got work to do, baby. And don't let anything get in your way. So you are the benchmark, and they will evolve to reach you. Like I just said. Spiritual guidance. In, what is this word? Malagasy, the language of Madagascar. Lolo means, quote, butterfly, quote, moth, and, quote, soul. The sunset moth of Madagascar is big, beautiful, and bright. Whilst most moths are nocturnal creatures that are active at night, the sunset moth of Madagascar is a creature of the day. With iridescent wings creating a kaleidoscope effect as they refract the light, they are considered by some to be the most beautiful insect on earth. Yet, in subdued light, their wings can appear far less remarkable. Without light, their true beauty cannot be recognized. You, like this unique creature, are a being that needs light. Light to nourish your life force, and light to reveal your true and remarkable divine beauty. You are meant to shine your divinity in the world in the daylight, not keep it hidden under the cloak of night, for fear of how others may react. The bright colors and shape of the sunset moth's wings and their presence in the full light of day leads many to mistake these unique moths for butterflies. Oh, okay. I sure thought it was a butterfly. Either way, it's the same family, essentially. So you too will find that people do not always realize who and what you are. That's powerful, though. They may mistakenly assume that your joy and beauty indicate that life has always been easy for you. They may fail to recognize the true depth of your soul and the experiences of darkness and struggle that you have overcome to become the vibrant, beautiful being that you can now be seen. No, I mean, the beautiful being that you can now be seen to be, okay? During the daylight hours, the sunset moth can be seen flitting from one flower to another, feeding on nectar. They discern light waves and indicate a strong preference for white flowers, although not for specific plants. That's purity. That white, that's purity. You are one of the rare souls who can find the truth of light and love in any number of spiritual or religious paths, in any number of situations. You are able to recognize and be nourished by purity in many forms. I can't make it up. Be it a random act of kindness from a stranger, the unconditional love of an animal, a genuine blessing from a spiritual master, or a moment of simple beauty in nature. You can sense the true presence of love through an evolved inner spiritual discernment. The Madagascar sunset moths are very particular in their eating habits. They are attracted to the nectar of plants that other creatures tend to avoid because they cannot metabolize the toxins. Wow. For the sun, that's why I said, and I feel like I said it in Power 1, but I said something about especially if it's a low vibe energy, which with these all reverse, y'all pretty much there, and especially with fear as the center of y'all overall reading. But you have the power, my dear soul, to transmute anything that you don't like into what you want it to be. Like I said, turn that frown upside down and be in an attitude of gratitude and watch your miracles manifest in magnitude, y'all. Because when you're in an attitude of gratitude, there's no way you can be in a low down vibe. You know what I mean? But if you find yourself in a low down vibe and you still trying to manifest, you will manifest that which you are in, like the energy that you're in. So be mindful, okay? Anyway, finishing this on out, it says, for the sunset moth, however, what they are drawn to consume is not harmful to them. Instead, these moths become poisonous to predators by simply following their natural instincts to nurture themselves according to what suits them, like I was saying, even though it would not necessarily suit any other creature in the same way. What nurtures and nourishes you, what feels good for your heart, body, and soul is also what protects you. You actually don't need to do anything else for effective protection than place yourself in the divine beauty of what you love absolutely and completely. I love that, baby. And if y'all ain't get that, Libra, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to leave it right there. She actually leaves off with the healing process. And if you are interested, you can hit me up and I will gladly send it to you, okay? I pray that this resonates, y'all. For those of you who chose this pile number 2, you know what to do. Leave your comments and testimonies in the description box. Leave your comments and testimonies down below because you never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're joining me for another pile, I will see you there. If not, please take care and stay tuned for the wrap up so that you can see how this all coincides and comes together, okay? All right, I love you and I thank you. Till the next one, be easy. Deuces. All right, my beautiful Librans, for those of you who chose this pile number 3, this is the pile and these are the messages for you. Let's keep in mind, we are diving deeper into this failure energy. No such thing, but whatever, you know, because even if you fall short, let's say, of whatever it is you may be trying to achieve, you still succeeded in some way, right? Because it's a lesson, it's a blessing all the same. You understand what I'm trying to say? And that's beautiful because I'm even getting that karma type energy. You know what I mean? What goes around comes around. Whatever you put your energy into, that is what you will receive. You know, maybe you just, because I mean, we've been talking a whole deal about, which we'll get into more in the wrap up, about, this idea of relationship vibes and whatever, no matter friend, family, or otherwise. And it's like, you got to figure out what it is you truly desire and what you want to put your energy towards, because what I'm gathering is it's a matter of what you really are sowing.
You understand? Like, what seed are you giving? Are you nurturing? Are you watering? Are you growing? And because that may be your focus or what you're putting energy to, something else may be left by the wayside. You understand? And that's what you may feel like you're a failure in. But it's just like, no. Because if you really put your time and attention and energy towards it, it would succeed just as well. You know? Anyway, the card itself says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Like I said, and I ain't even read this thing, but that is exactly it. It's something about y'all really need to strongly, or may want to strongly work with your sacral, your second chakra, scorpionic energy that's been coming through heavy out of here. It's something about the heart chakra as well, the number 4, maybe even some of the root, but let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, something about the number 7. Y'all keep 7 is y'all number. Y'all, that is y'all number for real. Each zodiac reading that I've done thus far, everybody has a number theme, and I truly 7 is what's screaming to y'all, Libra. Okay, I mean, it could be any other numbers too that I've already mentioned, in case you, even what comes out in your pile particularly, or in case you saw any other pile. Oh, shoot, I can't even talk. I'm also getting this energy of whoever this relationship has to deal with is very much so protected. And I feel like together, y'all are meant to shine your divine light. It's very much so a soulmate type of bond, because this is the bottom, the overall underall energy of the tarot. Like I said, we'll get into this a little more deeply in the wrap up, but I'm just saying, like, it is. And I'm even getting it strong out of here. And it's been coming through essentially really in each pile. Whatever this has to do with it, just got to be a person, right? And it very well may just be you, because I do see this as divine feminine and masculine type of energies here. Okay? Hold on, let me count. Let me see. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Did I count that right? That may be 21. No, I think it's 20. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, yeah, 20. Something about the number 20 as well. And I already said the number 2, and it's almost even bringing me back. So that's like judgment energy, right? This may be someone from your past, or maybe some relationship from your past, whether this lifetime's past or past lifetimes. I don't know. But whatever, it don't even matter. But it's just like, I don't know, there may be a vibe or energy of reconciliation if you want it. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do, but just, make sure you have learned from the past. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's why you went through it. If you don't want to continue, I somewhere back in here, I gathered karmic, but as I always say, any and everything is karmic, y'all. It's meant for you to learn, so it doesn't really matter. But with me saying it though, that's what I was getting, is that if you don't want to continue the karmic cycle with whoever, whatever, wherever, then to break that chain, y'all, because I do see that as a chain around there, to break the judgment energy, to which that will ultimately do. Oh, thank you for that. Bringing judgment upon the situation, bringing it to light of whatever it is or was that wasn't or isn't working. That's how you break that chain. Acknowledging it, being aware of it, and not continuing it just because whatever, I don't know, tradition, or because you've always done it. Like I said somewhere back here before, just because you always done something, obviously something need to be done different. I think I said it in Power 1. Something need to be done differently to switch this up, to reverse this energy, to transmute this energy. But anyway, I said all that to say, I really don't know. I can't tell you yay or nay. You have to use your own free will and discernment to determine that, because everybody's situation is different. Obviously, for those of you who I mentioned even in Power 2, I think is when I mentioned it, if you in a domestic violence type situation, or it ain't even just gotta be like, it ain't gotta be just a lover or like a romantic partner, y'all. It can be anybody that's harming you, physically, emotionally, and or spiritually. It's fuck that. No, hell to the no. Do not take them back. Do not go back. It can be a parent, it can be a sibling, it can be an aunt, uncle, somebody in authority, it can be anybody. But I'm just saying, don't keep putting yourself in that situation. No. Not just no, like I said, hell no. Anyway, moving on. Anka. kin of the Red Hawk tribe, because your soul tribe is trying to come through, like I told y'all. And I feel like I told this to Power One, and that's definitely the overall theme. You got soulmate vibes here, but something has to go so that they can come in. The newness can come in. All right? That's why I said hell to the no. For most of you, allow this. This is beautiful energy. This is powerful, protecting, nurturing. This is hierarchy. This is ancestral. The hawk obviously may be somebody's spirit guide told them. I'm getting Ram, Aries energy. It's something about Capricornic energy, which I've been getting in each pile at this top row. Anyway, I won't be surprised if like the devil or like, I don't know, something Capricornic, a pentacle come out as your top tarot. But either way, 39, the number 3 may be important to you, and or 9, but 3 especially. We'll read this towards the end, okay? It's whoever this is definitely may have fire heavy in their chart. That's what I'm gathering. Fire or earth. So that can be Aries, Leo, Sage, and or Cappy, Taurus, Virgo, okay? All right. Or it could be confirmation for you. Non-dual. Oh, shoot. Sorry. That was supposed to be towards the end. But y'all saw it. There was a reason, though. Let me go on it. Wow. Let me go on it. I was supposed to show this at the end. Wow. Wow. You are protected, though. I see that. I definitely see that. It's peace. It's love here. It's bringing the masculine and feminine into union. Some of y'all may truly need to woo-saw, meditate, you know what I'm saying? To balance yourself, to ground yourself. The card itself says, let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both, baby. That's crazy. That's a first. Wow. That is the first. This was supposed to be towards the end, y'all. And this is the potential abundance if you allow or, abide by the advice that Spirit has for you. But obviously, y'all trying to jump to it, whoever. Y'all, this is what's to come even after maybe that failed relationship, failed marriage, something. Because I even said back here, somebody going through a divorce. But you had to go through it, though, so you could learn and grow. And see what truly is meant for you now. The greatness, right? I'm hearing nobody greater again. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Nobody greater than you. And especially when you are at your highest, okay? No, Libra. I was gonna say something else. What was that? Bring it back. I don't even know what it was. Anyway, if it's meant for you, it'll come back through, y'all. Let's go on. Wow. Oh my God. Whew. We're still in reverse state. This is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Because y'all ain't loving yourself. Y'all don't see. Some of you don't see. I don't think you really see or nor understand why you even went through what you went through or what you are going through. It's for you to find yourself, Libra, your true authentic self. Because a lot of times we give of ourselves to try to fix, nurture, heal, whatever the list goes on. One-on-one is the time right now, y'all. And that's your energy. I truly feel that. But it's like, now you need to see it. You need to do something new, do something different. Stop giving to others before giving to yourself, Libra. That is not selfish. That's love. Because how can you give of yourself if you have nothing to give? Because you're giving it to everybody else. Oh, may have something to do with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be either. And I do feel like there's so much resistance in this doggone reading. It's not even funny, y'all. And because it's also talking to me about God is bringing forth this soulmate, or trying to, but you ain't moving unnecessary shit out of your life to make room for it, first of all. And some of y'all scared of this. I don't know why, but you are. But it's beautiful. So you at this junction in your life, with this being the overall underlying energy of the topper, where I don't know. You just like, you're not even trying to move. I feel you self-sabotaging and making yourself stuck, Libra. Some of you, whoever this resonates with. This one right here though, she don't give a flying flip. She gonna go after what she want wholeheartedly, not even care what somebody thinking. This is hardcore. I'm getting Leo vibes. Could be any fire sign, but Leo, Aries especially. Could even be Sage. She goes after what she wants. She moves to the rhythm of her own heart. You know what I'm saying? The beat of her own drums. She don't care. You gonna get burnt too if you get in her way. Some of y'all truly need to start meditating more. Just being grateful. Something about that. And it's like, look, the way that these are set up right here, it's like she's manifesting this beautiful love, and it's almost like God, the divine, is trying to offer this to you, hand this to you, and fill your cup, fill your heart. But again, some of y'all are just resisting. You just, I don't know why. Don't ask me. Look, you going in the opposite direction, honey. Knight of Swords in reverse. What you running after? You running after something. If it's upright, look at it. You running after something that's long gone. It done took off without you, honey. So why are you chasing it? This is also something that's speaking to me about, you need to see the truth. You need to see the truth of maybe the dark thoughts that have been hovering over you, clouding your judgment, blocking this peace. That's what I hear. Could have something to do. I can hear Gemini strong. It could be any other air sign, but I do feel like this is you, Libra. Many of you, especially if any of this resonates with you, because it's a lot. It's a whole lot of going on in your reading. That's funny because I shouldn't say the only, but as far as the tarot, the only one that's upright is the freaking Queen of Wands. And it's talking about listening to your heart. Going after you want, no holds barred, not even giving a fuck what somebody else is talking about. Anyway, I think some of y'all need to get out the energy of, because I get somebody with this Knight of Swords in reverse, like somebody's been lying to themselves, especially about what it is, what you want, what I don't know. And it's like I said, self-sabotaging. It's them negative thoughts. For why do you have them? I have no idea, because it's not necessary. But let's go ahead and read what's it called? Anka. Okay, pages 184 through 187, but for what I will read you, it ends on 186. Okay. Kin of the Red Hawk tribe. On the wings of Red-tailed Hawk, a divine message comes. Your spiritual maturity has evolved into genuine power and discernment. You have earned your stripes. Acknowledgement is granted. Trust yourself and your destiny. You are ready. Trust in your sense of timing, which is excellent and inspired. Allow the divine to support you as you hover until the moment comes for you to fearlessly plunge into your forthcoming adventure. Inner reading. A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have an ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different to you. You are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision and have patience. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion, because your words have greater influence than you may realize. When the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in this world in practical ways. Spiritual guidance. There are some on the spiritual path that claim to be more evolved than others. Of course, these are likely to be the ones learning an important lesson in humility. Then there are the souls that know they have come with a special purpose to lead, guide, and inspire others, yet they do not feel this makes them in any way superior to another. It is simply the way by which they can fulfill their divine destiny. These are the red-tailed hawk tribe, and you are one of their own. The red-tailed feathers only emerge in maturation, signifying that this bird of prey is a soul symbol for spiritual maturity and service to the tribe. This is also reflected by the red color associated with their feathers and the base chakra from the Vedic tradition of India. Red is the color of ground,
earth, belonging, family, and tribe. Our material reality in the collective consciousness that we can create for each other to either move us forward as a race or hold each other back. Anka, or Hawk, is the medicine of the messenger. This is the one who sees and feels the birth of the new world and who recognizes that which is outmoded and belongs only to the past. That's what you need to clear out, yeah? It is a progressive, honest, action-oriented medicine. As a channel between higher wisdom and earthly concerns, Anka brings a way to get things done in harmony with the universe. Red-tailed hawks are many in number, yet each one has a unique plumage. They are both an army and a group of individuals. So it is with your kindred soul tribe. You will have common purpose on this planet, but the way each in the tribe goes about fulfilling and expressing it will be unique. Our job is to recognize and support each other, even whilst we come from different disciplines, different backgrounds, and are approaching the same world problems with different perspectives. We may work from different places, along different routes, for the one true purpose of birthing higher consciousness on this planet. But when we realize that we belong to each other in our common purpose, and in parentheses they have, though sometimes it may be hiding under quirky differences of character and expression, in parentheses, we feel a sense of belonging, connected through an invisible but palpable thread of soul. To fully embrace the supportive power of your soul tribe, both in the spiritual realms and the earthly world, you will feel the healing required around family, friends, and various types of community, including religious and business communities, where you have held wounding. Insecurities around being marked as an outcast, abandonment, and rejection can create unconscious defensiveness that keeps people away. Once you may have needed those psychological walls to hold you up until you healed your wounds and grew strong enough to thrive through tearing them down. Anka comes with the message that you have outgrown those old ways. To continue with them will keep support away from you unnecessarily. You will clearly be able to see anything unwanted that used to be held at bay by the walls. You will now be able to deal with it through your skills of honest speech and your ability to tear down cords of connection or influence that do not serve you. And then she leaves off with a healing process that, if you are interested, Libra, hit me up and I will gladly send it to you, okay? Ooh. That's what I got for you, and I'm going to leave it there, and I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourself, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for doing so. If you want to join me for another pod that you have not yet seen, I will see you there. If not, please take care and stay tuned to the wrap-up, which is in just a minute, because we will see how this all goes together, all right? All right, my beautiful Librans, welcome to your wrap up. Thank you so very much for joining in with me today. I try to get through this really quickly, y'all, but I truly thank you, and I pray you got something out of it, no matter how big or small. Okay, I'm trying not to mess with these too much because y'all see we got them up here just so, but I will do my best to point and kind of guide you through. First off, we are starting with the energy in pile 1 of friendship, right? And y'all, if y'all missed any of the piles, I highly recommend you go back and listen, because you are truly missing some vital information. But the card itself says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And we talked about that divine femininity strong. There's an overall energy throughout it all of, this balance here. Your energy heavy, or needing to be balanced within your own energy to bring forth balance within this relationship, whatever, friend, family, or otherwise, y'all. With fear, pile 2 being the center of your overall underall energy, y'all, that is strong. Some of you are so afraid of, I don't know what, because it has the potential to be amazing, but you are blocking it because you are giving into this false evidence appearing real. The card itself says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, okay? And it's just like, so you really have nothing to worry about. If you allow yourself to open up and be vulnerable, to let go of whatever was blocking you in the past, clearing out that energy, then this beautiful soulmate bond can come through. Even if it is just within you. Some of you, true too, with failure being the overall theme of pile 3,
You are afraid of failure and success is what I hear, to be quite honest. So it's like, pick your poison. Which one are you trying to be or do or whatever? Because it's not going to work trying to, stay on the fence. Like, not move because you're afraid to be successful, and not move because you're afraid of failing. There's no such thing really as failure. I mean, we all fall short, but you just understand, get back up again. Yeah, like, it is okay. 'Cause a saint is just a sinner who fell down and then got up. Like, you're gonna fall some more, because you gotta learn and grow. But don't let that stop you, basically, okay? Face the fear and do it anyway. That's the overall thing. And it's powerful because I was getting that Capricornic energy, especially in these two, of fear, of being obsessive, of restricting and self-sabotaging, and you know what I'm saying, just falling into that trap. Like I said, I told Pal One, for real, Nip Double Up was coming through. Like, don't get caught up in the mix or the twist. You know what I'm saying? Don't get entangled. Come on, August. Some of y'all very well may be a sexual relationship, because I said something about, which was surprising because I don't really get the third party energy with the Three of Pentacles, but I am today, like, for real. So don't get caught up in it. It's not worth it, because some of y'all are truly juggling. With this low, I got the Two of Pentacles heavy. Some of y'all are truly juggling, and especially with this being the center of the tarot of your overall reading, it may be between two different masculines, two different lovers, whether they're male or female. Y'all, masculine energy is what I'm feeling. All right, somebody is getting in the way of what you're feeling. If there's any form, any doubt, any form of confusion, that ain't what you want. Because somebody's saying, I got what you want, got what you need. Can I get another shot? And I said in this failure, because we got the 20, that judgment energy, which is maybe about that reconciliation, or somebody, trying to come back from the past. And I don't know, I can't tell you yay or nay. Only you can decide that with your free will and discernment, whether or not you want to open that door again. But as I said, because Eve, Love is Blind, was coming through, and if it is any type of domestic violence type of situation, and y'all, it ain't just gotta be a lover, okay? It can be a family member, you know what I'm saying, who's speaking of the Capricornic energy, who's controlling, or manipulative, or even like abusing their power, right? If it's anybody in that way, that's not healthy for you. So get on. Do not. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much love you got for them. No, because that's not love. It really isn't. So detach from them codependencies. You know what I'm saying? Clear all that junk out that has been blocking you. And mind you, this card itself says, as true, I hope you can see it. It says, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. All right? Because ain't nothing yours anyway. It's borrowed. That's why you be thankful for any and every little thing you get, you have, you are, that you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Some of you, especially with delusion, and I told y'all, don't do it to yourself. Don't mind fuck yourself. Don't trick yourself. Just don't do it. Why? You ain't got time. For the ones I'm truly tapping into, my light workers and fellow starseeds, you don't have time for the bullshit anymore. And I pray you see that. The crazy thing, y'all, if you haven't noticed already, all of your tarot are in reverse except for this Queen of Wands, which is gorgeous. Fire sign energy, Leo strong. She goes after what she wants. She don't give a damn who in the way and why. And if you in her way and trying to block her, you will get burned. That's just what it is. You pick the side of the coin you want. All right? Some of you, though, I see, especially with this coming out in reverse, because these aren't even really meant to be read in reverse. Y'all ain't going with that Piscean energy that I was trying to tell y'all to tap into with that friendship anyway. Y'all not going with the flow. That's likely why all of these are in reverse. Because you're resisting so hard. I don't know why. Because it's beautiful if you just let go, if you surrender. Yeah, that's pretty much that on that, y'all. We're gonna get into this though. The beautiful bottom. Oh, and what's underneath it? Kaimine. Oh, I can't see it, y'all. Hold on. If I can get it. Jeez. They don't want me to pick it up. I don't even know. It's the number 42. That might be important to you. In each other we find ourselves. That's that reflective type of energy. So anyways, this is the overall energy for the your topper, which is the number 5 circle cross of Tenan, in the rare intersection of heaven and earth. And you're at a junction in your life, a major point, a major decision that you need to make to continue your growth, to continue ascending. As I said, I believe that's a hawk or a falcon or something like that, but I think it's a hawk. But you even got the red hawk right here, so definitely maybe a spirit guide told him. And I said from Power 1, birds, something big about birds, or even that air energy, which is you, Libra. But you know, it's something big about birds that may be part of your spirit squad, okay? But anyway, let's see what this is talking about, all right? All right, pages 48 through 51. But for what I'm going to read to you, it ends on page 50, okay? Circle cross of Tenan, rare intersection of heaven and earth. Your plans and purpose are in alignment with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. Inner reading. Your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whether you do this as an artist, a healer, an activist, a priestess, or shaman, or in some other way, honor your path and your purpose. Take care of yourself and prioritize your spiritual life according to the practices and methods that help you remain open, connected, and grounded. With your heart open to Great Spirit and moved by love for our earth, you are part of a team of souls working to keep the balance of light on our planet intact, accessible, and vital. Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own will and talent to the sacred purpose of healing in this world. Spiritual guidance. There are times when heaven and earth align and the power unleashed is considerable. People rally and situations fall into place, as if by a miracle. Patience, persistence, effort, and energy finally come together, and a creation of tangible goodness takes shape in the world. It can be unexpected. You may even have almost given up hope. Then, suddenly, everything comes together. The circle cross of Tenan is a sign of such a happening in your world, a moment of powerful grace, where spirit makes its presence felt upon the earth. The hawk is typically a solar creature, thriving in the light, and yet there are some hawks that are able to hunt by night. You, like the rare lunar hawk, are one who is of the light, yet can move through the darkness successfully. You have enough spiritual light within you to be able to see your way through lies and deception. I said that back here in Power 3. Somebody lying. Somebody been lying to themselves, I feel, especially, and of course to others, to anybody else. Because, like I be saying, if you are true, honest and true to yourself, there's no way you can be fake in the world. So, it starts with you. Anyway, you have enough spiritual light within you to be able to see your way through lies and deception and find the truth that you seek. What you're seeking is meant to be yours by divine right. Keep up the process of growth and inquiry, and it will come to you at the right moment, according to higher spiritual law, through the operation of spiritual grace. That's that ask, how it go? Dang, why can't I think of it? Asking you shall find, no. Asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find, knocking the door shall be opened unto you. That's that energy, okay? The priestess, the one who bridges heaven and earth, dwells within the lunar pyramid of the ancient city of Teotihuacan, known as Tenan, with the circle crosses as her guide. She intuitively knows when and how to call for heavenly assistance, as all priestesses do. Part of her role is prayer for those in her spiritual care, invoking divine love and requesting heavenly assistance and grace for all living beings. This is her spiritual responsibility, to keep the channels between heaven and earth not only open, but healthy and robust, active and stable. Why? Because she is capable of doing so. This is your sacred role also. Pray to the unconditionally loving divine source for all events, for all beings. Take active steps to fulfill your destiny and be the living channel for spiritual grace that you are destined to be, dear Libra. Wow. And she leaves off once again with the healing process. And if you are interested, hit me up and I will gladly send it to you. That's what I've got, you guys. And I'm going to leave it there. I truly feel like Spirit is telling you, Libra, to take care of yourself. Okay? It's not being selfish. I promise you it's not. But you got to get yourself, you got to bring yourself back into balance. Align yourself with your higher purpose and guidance. Okay? Before you can even help anybody else. I keep telling y'all that. How do you have a cup to pour from if you're not pouring into yourself first? When you pour into yourself, that cup is going to overflow, and that overflowethness, if that's even a word, what the excess, that's what is poured into others. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Anyway, I'm done though, for real. So if it resonates, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means leave your comments and testimonies below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourself. And I pray this is what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. And y'all, if there's a pile that you haven't seen yet and want to go back and see, please do so. I'll be there. But if you want to join me for another pick a card, you can check the link in the description box. Check any of the other playlists on my channel for that matter, y'all, because it may be something else that, you know, you might not even thought you needed or wanted or whatever. Wherever Spirit calls for you to go, just go, okay? I'll go if I have to go by have to go by myself. I'll see you there. All right. To the next one, for real, y'all. Be easy. Don't forget your love and light, because it truly makes everything all right. Deuces.